Van Lift getting the blood circulating. Everybody's got their game faces on, and now it is on. Quarterfinals from here in Antwerp. Kyle Montgomery, AKA the voice in your ear. I'll be narrating all the way through. As long as my voice holds up, they've been having me screaming. That shot off the rim. Plouffe with the up fake. Pass Cox. She's going to put up the reverse. It does not drop. Cox is going to corral the rebound. Burdick makes her move left. She's got Cox slip into the bucket. Plouffe pokes her hand in there. She's saying that's off blue. Burdick's like, nah. It's going to be USA ball with 6 seconds to shoot. Van Lith to the left. Set up Burdick, but the defense on the inside from Catherine Plouffe prevents the make. Take another look. Burdick just briefly lost it for a second, and that allowed the block shot to happen. Crozon with the move past Jones, but that one is blocked. This is what Cox does. Everybody's blocking. It's a block party. Crozon gets in on the action. Neither team has scored as of yet. We're only 45 seconds in. Van Lith with the move, but she lost her footing at the rim. So the ball back over to the Canadians. Canada finishing 3rd at the America just last year. That's a bronze medal for them, but the Americans also took gold there. So gold medal at the first ever Olympic Games that featured 3x3 as a discipline. That went to the USA women. Of course, 2 gold medals here at the FIBA 3x3 World Cup and a gold medal at the America. The USA is setting a standard of excellence in the women's 3x3 competition, led by Coach Carol Lawson, an Olympic champion herself. Jones does her dance, long on the 2 release. Michelle to Cat, Cat to Michelle. Plouffe, there it is. 2-piece as Canada draws first blood. Burdick drops the shoulder, muscles one up and in. Nice cut from Plouffe as she'll swing it. But there's Burdick with the thievery. Jones tries to come clear. She's got Bosch harassing her. That shot goes begging. Plouffe thought about it. Instead, she's going to get it over to Catherine. Bosch now. Off the target on the pass. Plouffe had a step, but the Canadians waste the possession. Van Lift sprints to the block. She's going to come out. They're waiting for her to come around. Nobody scored more buckets than she has. She comes up empty. This time, Catherine Plouffe taking her time. She's going to head to the line to shoot 1. Catherine Plouffe, a 4-time Women's Series stop winner. A formidable player in her own right. And she's going to knock down the free throw. Van Lift left alone. Back rim. Bosch. She can't drop it. Crozon there is. She can't clean up the mess. Cox setting up shop. The 6'4" Cox elevates, but that one's going to fly out of bounds. So while USA didn't lose a single game en route to their spot directly in the quarterfinals, Canada, their loss came to Spain. That was it, though. Again, coming off a win in the play-in round over Germany, the top overall seed in the women's competition. Casey Bosch will step up to the stripe. She'll shoot one. With the Canadians leading by 2, make that 3. It's 4-1. Burdick will hand it off. Haley, middle of the paint. Shot too strong. Burdick, though, battling underneath. Van Lith, lockdown, or so I thought. Bosch puts her on the bucket list. Burdick with the dribble drive. Van Lith going strong to the cup. Rattles off the rim. Plouffe gets it back. She'll pull the trigger. Front iron. Van Lith. The lefty stroke. Wasn't stroking. Here's Bosch. Nowhere to go but up. That ball over to the Americans. Looking to cut into this lead. Van Lith cuts to the cup. She draws the foul on the way. She'll shoot a free throw when we come back from a quick break in the action, a TV timeout, as we listen in to the Canadians.
Secondary action. Secondary action. Okay, keep attacking them. Really good defense.
Yeah, on it. If we get a dribbler, because we're getting a dribbler often, pass and then go get an off-ball action.
Okay. Sounds good.
And then we can curl. And then we can curl. Yeah, use the curl. Here we go. Together. 1, 2, 3. Together.
So the Canadians will try to exercise some off-ball action. So we got to eavesdrop in that huddle a little bit. No worries about any of the strategy being shared. There's no coaching in 3x3. So they won't even hear about this until they watch the highlights, maybe. 2-point contest. Plouffe going at Van Lith. She kicks it out to her sister. And the Twins don't connect that time. Van Lith, hand up, so what? The Americans within 1. Plouffe to Plouffe. She sets her sister up for the 6th score. For the Canadians, they just pick up their 3rd foul. Burdick, dime to Cox. Easy breezy. Back and forth we go. Plouffe doing her dance. Cox doing a good job staying in front of her. Jones. Crozen. No. Trying to get the steal. Michelle grabs some jersey. She gets whistled for the 4th foul on Canada. 2 more to give before they are in the penalty. As the action rolls on, Cox will start at top of the key. Sets the screen. Burdick, middle of the paint. Up and in. It's a flex zone. Strong scores. We're even at 6. Go, Plouffe. Saw that one roll off the rim. Here comes Cox to Van Lith. That stroke was broke. And a foul on USA. So Michelle Plouffe will start this one from the logo. Here we go. Past the halfway mark and all even. That's a tough assignment. Plouffe spins. She cuts. That pass just off target. As the Canadians were not on the same page. Michelle is out. Catherine is in. Burdick going to the spin move. Cox straight on two. No. Burdick, though, staying active defensively. She's everywhere like Adams. Always providing that energy on this American team and that veteran leadership in a game where, again, there's no coaching. Van Lith will kick it. Jones has it rejected. Catherine waiting for Casey to come around. Bosch, who's played so well on this Canadian team to this point, they turn it over that time around. 6-6 it stays. Van Lith with the up fake. She's gonna kick it out. Jones, high arc on the two. It rattles off the iron, out of bounds. So another break, TV timeout. Another chance for us to listen in close to Canada.
Okay, bring it back out, restream. Okay, or whenever Cox is come down on a shot, someone flash. Yeah. Shot maker, pass back cut.
Okay.
All right, okay.
Keep pressing, take it to the hoop.
Here we go. Together, let's do it.
So trying to deceive the Americans with movement. Up fake, back cut. We'll see if they can execute what their strategy is. Good movement. That one deflected with a foot. So a fresh 12 for Canada as Bosch will start it at the logo. Bosch, the 25-year-old, she's the youngster on this team. She was confused as to where to go. She's getting that direction from the Plouffe sisters, who have been around the 3x3 block. They try to get it down on the block and it's stolen away. Jones, step back, dribble drive to the left, up fake. Ball over to Canada, quick clear to the corner. No. Offensive foul. You got to be set when you're setting those screens. It's a point of emphasis. Also, we haven't seen the call in this game, but players cannot have their back to the basket for more than 3 seconds once they've initiated a dribble. Another thing to keep an eye on. Look at that bullet pass. Michelle gets the two look, but it's a miss. Cox gets faded on the turnaround. 7-7. Croza. Baseline, swing out. Plouffe chunks the deuce. It's a miss off the iron. Somebody's got to rebound it. Croza comes in and steals it. Cat with the swish. Van Lith wants to answer back. That ball caught wing straight out of bounds. Canada's lead at 2. Number 2 with the 2. 9-7. Plouffe will hand it off to Bosch. Back to Plouffe. Plouffe kicks it to her sister. Right back at you. She sets her up with a person named Wilson. She likes the relationship. They're a duo. 11-7. Another nice pass. Sister like Tia and Tamara. 5-point lead for the Canadians. Tough attempt by Van Lith. Burdick doesn't get it up in time. So the USA, they'll huddle back up and they want a timeout. They want to talk it over. And that's one of the things that not only do they find as a challenge, but one of the things that they like about 3x3, that there are no coaches, so players have to kind of self-regulate. They have to solve problems internally. So it eliminates that need for players to get information on the outside like they typically get in 5-on-5. There's no bench to go to, no coach to look to and say, okay, here's what we do. Truly a unique game. Plouffe, not that time. Van Lith gets it. The dangerous Van Lith flips the wrist, swish delicious. Cat Plouffe, no. We just saw the American men pull off a dramatic comeback with 1:15 left in this one. USA trailing by 4. Whoa, these goals ain't loyal. Van Lith's 2 is a miss, and Plouffe has it poked away. But only a 2-possession game in 3x3, 12-second shot clocks. So there will be adequate opportunities for the Americans to trim into this 4-point lead that the Canadians are currently enjoying. Bosch, she wants to put them away. She puts the 2 up. It goes begging off the rim. Van Lith with Bosch in front. She takes the screen. 2 toes behind the line. Get that out the bottom of the net. H2O as it's a 12-10 game. Jones now, drive, step back. She wants one for herself. That 2 is short. Michelle, down to Catherine. She's thinking about it. They got 3 to shoot. Bosch on the cut, missed the layup, but a whistle on the Americans. Take another look. Yep, Van Lith whistle for that foul. You can see her. 27 seconds left. And 1 foul shot attempt here for Bosch. She knocks it down. Big possession here for USA. Van Lith. Oh, Bosch is leaking from the forehead. I didn't see where she even took the shot. Yeah, she's gonna have to get some attention very quickly. We got a bleeder. Oh, that's where it happened, the elbow. Unintentional elbow. It definitely was inadvertent, but that will open you up. Bosch played through it. I didn't even know if somebody had to tell her she was bleeding. 13-10, and as Canada can put it away, Cox throws it away, but it ends up in Catherine Plouffe's hands. She lands the jumper, and it looks like the Americans' neighbors to the north aren't very neighborly. With 2 seconds left, USA's not going to have enough time to tie this game unless something incredible happens. It would take a 2-point make. It would take a 2-point make with a foul. That would be put them in the penalty, but they're going to just give Van Lith a look, and that is it. How about Canada? They pull off an upset over the previously unbeaten Americans here in the quarterfinals. So their 8-year drought of not having a gold medal will continue for the American women. It is the Canadians who will come out of this victorious. They will play on day number 6 on to the semifinals as USA will come up short. Tough win for Canada. They did earn it. Michelle Plouffe is standing by with Julianne Debove after that big win over USA. Ju.